In this demo, we're going to take a look at the test modeler importer for OpenAPI definitions. This is how you can go from API specifications to rigorous tests within a few clicks. Test Modeler is a collaboration tool for the software development lifecycle. There are many ways to get started with Test Modeler, but one of those in particular is you can come in and you can import your existing OpenAPI and Swagger specifications. Once you have a model, you can generate the perfect test suite and push them out into your test case management tools. You can align and synthesize the test data you need for your tests from a number of different data sources. And you can also create your test automation in many different automation frameworks, including Rest Assured, Postman, and other API testing tools. Within this demo, we're going to look at the Petstore API. Now, to get started here, we already have a Swagger specification for this API, which specifies all the different endpoints and the different methods we can perform on them. And there's also some documentation in here in terms of the different types of message and payloads that we can send, along with the different responses we may receive from sending these different artifacts. Now, within Test Modeler, we can come in and we can perform an import of our Swagger specification, which is what we're going to do here. So we'll come in and we'll specify our Petstore Swagger and we'll hit the import button. Now what you'll see here within Test Modeler is all of our endpoints have been built out for us. And if we pick one of these in particular, like our pet, what you'll see is that we've got the different methods, the post, the put. And if we look inside here, we've got different methods that we can call for a successful post of adding a pet or an invalid one. Now if we open up our successful method here, let's take a look. What we'll see is that this function takes two parameters, a name and a status. And if we look at the API request, we'll see the endpoint, we're going to perform a post, we're going to be sending some application JSON data, we've got a parameterized JSON message that we're going to be sending, along with an assertion that we come back with a 200 response code. Now straight away we can test this, we can come in, we can do a run, it's going to ask us to give some credentials here, we'll give a status of available, we'll hit execute, and we'll get the response back from our API. Here we get a 200 response. So straight away, just from importing all the Swagger specifications, we have built out all the different endpoints and all the different functions we can perform. Now we could also come in here and we can do an export, and what that export is going to do is create for us all the different automation code that we need, in this case in Rest Assured, to perform these different API requests and the different assertions. What we can then do is we can create a model in Test Modeler to represent all the different logic through our API endpoint. Here we'll navigate to our Swagger pet store, and we're going to focus on the posting pet routine. We can select the function we want to perform, we can hit the import button, and that's going to create all the different scenarios and equivalence classes through our endpoint. Now we've spent a little bit of time cleaning up this model, and what we've now got is we have a model which represents a successful post where we get a 200, and also an unsuccessful post when we get a 405 back. And we can then use this model to go away and generate the perfect set of test cases, and then we can push these out into our automation framework to go and be executed. We'll see here this is complete. We hit the close button. What we'll see is that our run results have come back, and we can now view these results on top of the model, and we can see the different logging messages that have come through as well. Thanks for watching this video. Visit testmodeler.io to start your free trial today.